Just checking on my sheep. They seem to be doing well. You can see by the fact that what's around the area is one more growth stage that the grazing is working. And they have definitely enough food and still enough water. I only put two, I think the tanker holds 2,000 and some odd bit, just over 2,000. So they haven't really drank that much. Like we have to fill that before the end of the month, but they're fine for now. So I was going to pick up one of these barley contracts. I could pick up either one. One has a JCB to chuck it, and the other has a truck to chuck it. Let's see. This one I lose slightly less money by, but they're approximately the same field size and yield. So think I think I'll go with the class and the JCB. So I'm gonna have to borrow those items. And then I was going to go down to because it's barley and barley, why did I go there? Barley leaf straw. It's going to take my, let's see, 36, or no, I did 29. Not far away. I was going to take one of my tractors and my baler down to meet them so that they're ready. Let's see. The Kubota could get there faster. The Kubota could also... I'm going to take the John Deere because I'm going to need to bring the Kubota down later either way, and I'm going to need to take the bale trailer when I do, which I'm sure will take a long time to load up all those bales. I will want to get a real bale spike then, not my pallet forks. But I can get my... No, let's not put it there because I'm going to have to move things. I will just put it where the bales are going to be. I will probably sell quite a few of them now. I'll keep I'll keep some of them in case I do end up getting pigs this year. That way I'll already have some straw. Although I think corn stalks can be used as bedding. But I won't want to clutter my shed too much with straw. I will want hay in there. But let me go meet, I think it was, I'm doing Samuel's, right? No, I'm doing Mike's. I'll go meet Mike down at his field with my baler, which, let's see, yeah, I'll go straight until I get to 22, because if I take a right before then I will have to either keep going further down or go over that very minimum maintenance road. So I'm gonna head there and start getting started. Well, I'm down here at the field and getting started on harvesting barley. And I want to enable straw saw. I'm supposed to get like 200,000 liters off of this if the contract details are correct. Yeah, 180,000 for me, but this was about the same. So maybe 12,000 to keep. It's usually, well, usually a little off if you actually do the whole thing. Anyway, it always has been before, but it's close. Oh, I was hoping I could curve that, but you can't curve until it's almost not worth curving. One thing I'm not loving about the map is the edges. They're very abrupt, which isn't abnormal. It's definitely not a huge issue. The maps that aren't that abrupt usually have a lot of waste space to not make them abrupt. They put the borders quite a bit in, which makes it look better. But this one obviously has more of the space actually usable. So there's a reason for both. I'll go back that way, and then I'm going to go down the middle. Or maybe not the middle, but close to the middle. Maybe a third. I think I'll finish off here and then go run over to the JCB to unload this. I have to make sure I believe I have the trailer fill limit on, but I will double check that. Okay, I don't want it to be too hard to get to, so I'm just gonna go over here. That should be perfectly fine. And run the long way over to the JCB. Do 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 do. Oh yes, I was going to make sure that I have trailer fill limit was off. So one good thing about, even though the edge is very abrupt, it's, well, you can see there is a border, but it's also very easy to see on the mini map that you're there. Okay, so now maybe like right a little further. Maybe around right here. And that's when I'm going to set up VCA and go down this way. I don't know if there will be enough room. I might have to cut in a little bit on the right to get the JCB in. I don't I don't know how much one up and down, or I guess side to side, how much it'll fill up. Um, I'm going to want to go the short way so that I can get the JCB in. With hopefully not filling up. I mean, this is actually probably, let me back up a bit so that hopefully the JCB can get in and not hit a pole. A long walk back. So, I totally didn't even think of the fact I usually line up the first row so that my GPS course won't have this. So I'm going to disable straw swap because, well, I hate just having this, so I'm going to harvest it. It won't give much, but at least I won't have a tiny little strip of straw to pick up here. So I've gotten a little more than a quarter of it done. I'm going to split this field in like 3 lengthwise. That way my carter will have more options of getting out of the field, because it could sometimes be very long. So I'm going to cut across this, then go down that headland a bit, and then cut back across. I was looking at my degrees and realizing I wasn't on 180. That would have made it prettier, but it's okay. Let me just cut into here. Maybe go down to where it's indented the most right there, and then cut back across. just so when I go back up and cut down lengthwise again, there's more options. As you can see, it's getting pretty dark now. It's almost 9 o'clock. I am almost halfway done. My the the fast track, there we go. The fast track there has almost a full tipper. I was hoping to finish this last strip. I don't think I'm going to get it all because after this there was just like four, well, not really little areas, but four areas that I will work individually because they're the ones with the weird um side there that has to go with the shape of the landscape. So I'm going to see if I can get up to the next break, which is about where the JCB is. And then I'm going to take that tipper load in, and then I'm going to be done for the day. And then I'll be back at this in the morning. I'll probably just take Mike's tractor home, leave my John Deere and the baler here. And yeah, I think I can get to the break. It's just up ahead. But yeah, that's pretty much my day. I will finish the other half in tomorrow. I was gonna say in the morning, but I don't. This half took me pretty much all day, so I don't think that I will finish it all in the morning. But I'll definitely finish it tomorrow, and then I can get to baling.